Hi, I'm Jennifer Janet with Coldwell Banker Professional Associates. Today is Quick Tip Tuesday. What happens if you find yourself in a financial crunch? Let's be honest, we've all probably been there. We haven't planned for a certain expense or something's popped up that wasn't in our budget. We've spent more freely than we should have, or an injury or illness has arisen that we weren't predicting. This year has been a year like none other, with unforeseen circumstances and a coronavirus pandemic that none of us would have even imagined was going to happen. So perhaps you've lost your job or had a reduction in hours, which has resulted in less pay or no pay at all. But despite less money coming in, your bills are still on schedule every month. So what are you going to do? First, I want to tell you that if you are not able to make your payments due to the coronavirus pandemic, you need to call your lender as soon as you can. You need to communicate with them your situation. That way they know how to appropriately help you work out a plan. They want to help the borrowers as much as they can. However, it is imperative that you have that conversation. Please don't be embarrassed or ashamed. Many families right now are struggling with their financial situation. The lender or your creditor is not going to know the reason why you may not make a payment or you are late, and they're not going to automatically assume that for you. You do have to take responsibility and have a conversation with them. With that being said, I'd like to share a little information with you. On Friday, July 11th, Keeping Current Matters share with us in their market update information from the CFPB. First, your lender or loan servicer may not foreclose on you until at least August 31st of 2020. Second, if you experience financial hardship due to the coronavirus pandemic, you have a right to request and obtain a forbearance for up to 180 days. You also have the right to request and obtain an extension for up to another 180 days, for a total of up to 360 days. When you do have that conversation with your lender, please be open with them and also find out as many details as possible, such as what's going to happen during this time frame, what exactly the plan is and what steps are going to happen, and what will happen when this time frame is up. What will the scenario be then for you? So after you've talked to your lender, you might want to consider evaluating whether or not staying in your home right now is the best solution for you and or your family. If you have decided that staying in your home is not the best solution, let's talk and get your home in the market. That way you can free yourself from a payment. If you find in your situation that you owe more than what the house may be worth, I'm happy to help you with a possible short sale solution as well. I would also like to point out that if you are having problems or struggling to make payments with other creditors, such as on a vehicle or auto loan, credit cards, be sure to reach out and make contact to them as well. You need to notify them of your situation. That way, if there's any opportunity that they can work with you with that particular debt, you can start that plan of action as well. By contacting any of your lenders or servicers, you're going to start to feel some relief that you are working out some details that are going to help eliminate stress. And hopefully, when you eliminate this stress and you start to have these conversations, you're going to start to feel better and realize you're not alone. Secondly, I would like you to take a look at your expenses and evaluate where your money is going each month. There are probably some things that you could easily give up or forego, but you just haven't really identified those things because you haven't taken the time to either create a budget or just evaluate where your dollars are going every single month. So this might be a time that you give up your daily soda or coffee or dining out or some other item or expense that you are engaging in every day that you could probably live without for a little while. It's another good time to evaluate subscriptions or reoccurring monthly charges. Sometimes when we sign up for things, we really are gung-ho, we think we're going to utilize them, but shortly thereafter, we have not used them as much as we thought, or we aren't using them at all. But we forget to go back and cancel those subscriptions. I would venture to guess that there are a few subscriptions that you could reevaluate and perhaps eliminate and free up some more money each month. Again, I really want to reiterate to you that it's most important to look at the 4 fundamentals every single month and be sure those are covered. That's your food, clothing, shelter, and transportation. Transportation is super important because if you are still working or you're needing to look for a job, that's the way that you're going to be able to get there in order to bring that money back home. So please don't feel embarrassed or ashamed of your financial situation. As I previously mentioned, many families are struggling or are being proactive in making adjustments to curb the situation that they are in. So if I can help and answer any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me and we can set up a time for a discussion. And always know that when you have conversations with me, they are confidential. So you can feel at ease to be open with me. That way I can give you the best advice and help you through this scenario and situation. As always, when you think real estate, think Coldwell Banker Professional Associates.